One night, our waitress found us at one of the spots. She was like, all right, yeah, I'll go after my shift. And she found us and she was hanging out with us. I thought that was so
we told we told her where we're going, right? She was just like, I might see you guys there. I'll get off.
And she found us. She just by herself came up to us and was just like, hey.
It's like a small world out there. You just see everybody.
Yeah.
Didn't you see somebody from high school there?
One of my friends from high school.
What?
I was walking around. We stopped at a restaurant. It was our first day. And we were just walking around. I stopped. I went to go to the bathroom real quick. And I looked at the bar. And one of my friends from high school was just sitting there. We looked at each other. I was like, no fucking way.
That is wild.
It was so weird.
Freaking odds.
Did you forget their name?
No.
Oh,
Vinny.
Oh, great.
But yeah, it was really cool.
He like you sent me a selfie of him. I was like, where are you? He's like on Mykonos Island.
Plantation.
And so we took a day. We went shopping. We went through the little streets.
What did we spend money on, boys? Did you guys get a little? I was thinking like.
So we had to go like high end shopping for like one of the stores.
Oh, I forgot you bought that.
We went to Gucci and I bought these like
yellow. You just said on a former podcast you're like, I'm never gonna do that again. When you guys were talking about the one time you bought.
You gotta do it in Greece.
It was like it felt like the right moment to do that. Okay. You had to do it like just. I don't know. It just felt right to do it in that moment.
Especially because there's no taxes on it.
Oh, yeah. You don't pay taxes.
Okay.
So it's like 15% cheaper if you buy something out there. And in our heads, since everything was being taken care of in Mykonos, like, anyways, we're like, oh, we had some money to spend. Why not wild out in this Gucci? But that was the only thing I bought out there.
They tell you don't pay taxes on it. And then you buy it, and then they're like, okay, to get that 15% money back, you gotta go to the airport
and claim it.
Go to like some certain thing. Did you ever do that?
No, I didn't do that because we had no time.
Yeah.
Well, we had no time because fucking Wizz Air, but we'll get to that.
What did we spend? But what did you buy? What did you buy at Gucci? What was it?
Yellow floral pants.
We'll put a picture here. I actually posted on Instagram too. It's just these yellow pants with flowers on it. I don't know. It just felt right, and they were cool, and they're comfy. I could wear them in the house too, and I feel like it's a good buy when you can wear them.
You bought
around
Gucci pajamas?
Wait, they're pajama pants. They're not.
No,
jeans?
they're not. No, they're not pajama
pants. They're just casual, funky.
Yeah. How much?
I really don't want to say it. It's like $700.
Oh, that's not that bad.
Yeah,
that's not bad for like Gucci. I was expecting like 1,600.
And I think they were like, I don't think they were like in season. I think like it was part of.
It was on the sale rack, but he didn't know. It thought like it said something fancy.
Well, I think it was. They were pieces specifically for like the Mykonos location.
Yeah, there was a set that I saw that set. It had like Gucci Mykonos on it, and I was like, "That's cool."
That's
cool. That's
really cool. It was the Mykonos like.
Did you get anything, Mariah?
No, I really wanted to. I wanted to get something in Italy, like Gucci in Italy. I still didn't, but I really, really wanted to.
Were we even able to?
Yeah, we went into Gucci.
What's the currency in Greece?
Euros.
Oh, it's euros.
It was euros everywhere, and I
never think of them as being part of like.
Yeah,
I didn't either.
It's kind of over. It's a little bit like I don't know.
That's what I thought too.
That makes sense. Euros. I don't know what I was thinking.
But it's very kind of like old school looking, like all the buildings. And it feels.
Is it look like
but also super high end at the same time? It's like a weird like juxtaposition. Like it's very strange. Like they have every designer you can imagine, like YSL, Gucci, like Dior stores. But you're walking around like old
the walls,
old rounded plaster walls. Like it's really interesting. It's
but they like
architectural preservation.
Exactly, but they were still able to get away with it. Like when you walk by the YSL, you're like, that's weird. It looks like someone's living in an apartment right above it. Like, but it works. They did a really good job making it look high end, but you're still walking in like the streets of Mykonos. And I think it's the color of everything. It just makes it feel so.
It's the unison of every building. It's that white plaster with like a blue window.
Good color palette. Man.
Yeah, it was a really good color palette that they had. Very good. They literally invented that color palette. The white and blue. Whenever you see that anywhere, you just think of Greece.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter what it is.
That's true. I bought white and blue pants for it. So there's that. I fell right into that.
And cats everywhere.
I've seen that on TikTok.
Everywhere.
Cute. Were they but kind of like nasty?
They were sleeping.
Looking?
Actually, no, they weren't.
They were so chill. Like a lot of them were just laying there.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
And we're the problem because we were the ones feeding them at the table. He had extra tuna.
At Namos, I was feeding it under the table the whole time.
I gave it freaking sushi.
It loved it.
Yeah, they're letting you that, right? Yeah. What's wrong with that?
I mean, I don't know. Their diets are kind of crazy.
Oh no, I'm not worried about that. I'm worried about like this is why we have a cat problem.
But I feel like you're allowed to feed the cats there because they would have said something.
That's probably why they hang around, though. They were sitting at the table every time we were eating. They'd be ready.
But they're so sweet, though. I feel like they would want to feed the cat. They would want the cat.
What's like the go-to? What are you drinking in Greece? Like, you know, or it's like
Frito
espressos. That's what you gave me a sip of.
I've had one
that.
every single day since I've been back.
Which is what? Explain
it's,
it.
Just espresso on ice and shaken.
Oh.
And it has like a froth. You could put like sugar or whatever sweetener inside of it.
Oh, ice Americano.
No. That you like add water to.
Oh, you got to add water.
But and then it's like shaken, so you have like the froth.
Got it.
Oh
So what Vince gets at Blue Bottle sometimes? That's
just espresso without milk.
Got it.
What about alcohol? Is there like a signature like Greek drink, like not like a Negroni or like a spritz like they have in
Just
Italy?
a lot of Aperol spritz, right?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Italy, Aperol spritz was huge.
But that was
an
everywhere. That
Aperol
was
spritz.
Italy.
Was the music good? Was it very like?
Oh, amazing.
It was really good, but it was a lot of like deep house.
Yeah.
I know that's so big like in Europe, and I'm like.
The restaurants were playing good music, but when we went out like to the night, like when we went out to the strip, pretty much where all the clubs were, there was no music that they had that had lyrics in it. It was all just deep house music, and you can't listen to that shit all night.
I want the deep house scene to end. Like culturally, I'm so done with it because I'm just sick of it.
It's a lot.
It's the same shit, and it feels really dark, and it's just not.
And they're changing the music, but it sounded like one giant song. Like it felt like it was never ending, and it makes you go crazy.
Yeah,
I know when you're
but when you're on Molly, you're like, keep that shit going. You just vibing to that. But like when you're not on Molly, you're just like,
exactly.
We switch it up.